Welcome to class. My name is Tom, the instructor of this video. In this video we're going to investigate the Bool data type. Let's get started. Bool is the short form of Boolean. Bool data type has two possible values: true and false. It is used to make judgment in program code. For example, if variable x equal to 100 is true, then the program proceeds to these actions. But if it is false, then these actions will be executed instead. In the video about data types, we learned that Bool data type is a subclass of integer. We can use the function isInstance to verify this. The isInstance function takes two arguments, the object argument and the type argument. If the object argument is an instance of the type specified by the type argument, the function will return true. For example, the string ABC being an instance of string data type is true. 100 being an instance of integer type is also true. Just then we learned that Bool data type has two possible values, true and false. Are these two objects instances really of integer type? Let's verify. This time we will use the IDLE utility tool that is packaged with Python Windows version to run our code. IDLE stands for Integrated Development and Learning Environment. It can provide instant response to us when we enter the Python code. This is how to open IDLE on Microsoft Windows. This is IDLE. Okay, back to our main topic. Verify that the true and false Bool objects are of integer type. Let's check the true object first. Result is true. The true object is an instance of the integer type. So the false object is also an instance of the integer type. That's why we say Bool data type is a subclass of integer type. Like many other programming languages, Python uses integer 1 to represent true and integer 0 to represent false. We can use the int integer conversion function to convert the true value and false value to integer values. As you can see, the true object was converted into integer 1 and the false object was converted into integer 0. On the other hand, Python provides a built-in bool, the Bool function, to transform values of other data types into true or false. When we pass integer 1 to the Bool function, it returns true. If we pass 0 to it, it returns false. Traditionally, true and false corresponds to the integer value 1 and 0 respectively. But in Python the meaning of true and false has been extended to other data types. The general rule of an object to be considered false is, this object is 0, empty, or none. If an object is not considered false, then it is considered true. Let's see some examples. Integer 0 is false. Integer other than 0 is true. This includes integer 1 and all other non-zero integers including negative integers. A floating point number of 0 value is considered false. Non-zero floating point number is considered true. The empty string object is considered false. In contrast, all non-empty string objects are considered true. An empty tuple is considered false. So any non-empty tuple is true. An empty list can represents false. In contrast, a non-empty list represents true. Similarly, an empty dictionary is considered false. A non-empty dictionary is considered true. Finally, the none object is considered false. The none object is a little bit weird. It can be thought of the nothing. For example, some functions do not return any value. Therefore their return value is simply the none object, which specifically represents nothing. An example is the print function. Let me show you. Assign some value to variable x. If we enter x in the shell, Python will respond with the value of variable x. Now assign the value returned from the print function to variable x. Enter x again. Got nothing. If we print out variable x, we can see that variable x is pointing to the none object. So the none object represents nothing. That's all for this video. In this video we have a detailed study on what Bool data type is. And as a side note, this video also shows what the none object is. Hope you find this video useful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.